so we wound up that I built the first new industrial building in Cockyville. It was Maryland Fine and Specialty Wire Company. I remember it was like 60 by 100 or 60 by 120. And the deal was cost plus $1,000. So it was probably the lowest cost building that was ever built here. As a result of that, instead of being in a home improvement business, that was like 1946, 47. Instead of being in the home improvement business, I was suddenly in the commercial construction business. And one of the buildings that I got as a result of successfully doing that one was when Towson Ford built their first real agency on Chesapeake Avenue. I don't know if you remember where that is, but it was in the block that starts at Washington Avenue going west. And it was a little building there that we expanded into a 2-story building where they could repair cars and store cars. And it's now where the county office building is. So there's no remnants of it left whatsoever. But there was a sign painter, Bill, somebody who had a business there in South Towson, and we built a little building for him across the street from the south side of the library. I built the building and the pool for the Towson YMCA. There was an office building, it still is, just north of the Towson Diner. It was one of the buildings that I built. And we marched up York Road. There was another automobile, the guy, just a used car guy there, and the 2 or 3 of the buildings that I can't even recognize anymore, just north of what we used to call Sandy Bottom. Right. Sandy Bottom is now where Carver High School is, and it was just north of there on the west side. There was several of those buildings that I built. At one time, there was even a motel there that I remember expanding that motel. And where Best Buy is now was Lanham. They called Lanham, and it was an apartment complex and office building